Okay, back again. Got the goods. Here they are. Yep. Rolling up those good old dark windows and blasting on out of here. There we go. How about we park right here in the front? Nice area. Okay, now here comes the fun stuff. We asked for the meat to be separated from the bread and put in 2 separate boxes. Pretty simple, that's all. And this box got the bread. Quack, 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 quack. There's a bread. This box, they even wrote meat on it. Now that's pretty cool. They wrote meat on it. That's cool. There it is. The Whopper. That's as it normally comes. I'm not gonna eat it like that though. This is really cool because usually I get 2 boxes and usually the vegetables are with the bread, which is cool. No problem. And of course, if you haven't figured it out, the reason why I asked for the meat to be separated from the bread, so all this nasty grease don't get on my bread and absorb into my delicious bread and gets like it, because that bread will suck it up like a sponge. That's why. Here is the wonderful vegetables, which is awesome. They separated. They gave me an extra box. That's 3 boxes. That's really cool. I only asked for 2. Gotta love Burger King and McDonald's and the rest of the fast food. When they say have it your way, apparently they mean it. The people didn't qualm with me one time. They just went with my request very nicely and gave me what I asked for. It's really awesome. Here comes the fun part. I got these wonderful industrial strength paper towels. The blue ones, because I've tried the white ones before and maybe it's the brand or whatever, but they are more prone to leave little paper fragments into the food, which, and even then you can kind of pick them out real easy. But these work really great because they don't tear at all. So I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a massive amount of paper towels. These are already very thick shop towels. Now I got 7 of them. Just look at the box. Look at all that grease that's just in the back, just saturating into the box. Just the hamburger was just sitting in there, and this hard cardboard box is getting saturated with the grease inside of it already. Just the box itself. Okay, I'm gonna hold this keep this box down here in front of me as a collector. So when, in case the grease, which has been known to do, when the grease, if if these can't handle the amount of grease, it'll drip out of here and fall somewhere. That's how much grease is really in these things. In case nobody was really paying attention while they're eating them all their life, like me. But then I wised up. So, alright, there it is. It's in the paper towel. So I'm gonna fold this over here, like that, kind of, whatever. There's no scientific way of doing this really. You just put it in there, any which way you like, and squeeze the devil. Squeeze the devil out of it. And I recommend to do it with conviction. Like you really are mad to think of how disgusting it would be for all this grease to be coursing through your arteries and sitting in your intestines for God knows how long before it passes through you. That's how I look at it. I think it's disgusting. I wouldn't dream of eating a hamburger without doing this to it. Not these fast food burgers. The ones in the store, I mean not store, but the restaurants, they will cook up a decent burger usually. But these are just off the grills and stuff, and just straight loaded with grease. Process real quick. Okay, so this got a definitely good workout in here. And now, what you see is these paper napkins have absorbed a tremendous amount of grease. And I propose, which I haven't tried yet, but I will in the next video or two or so, I've been planning to weigh these paper napkins before I do this, and then on a little digital scale, and then we're gonna squeeze the grease and weigh them again to show you just how much grease is inside. Grease and saturated fat and cholesterol you've extracted out of this meat that is not, you don't have to ingest and eat. It's actually in here instead. So it's probably going to be pretty profound, a large amount. Same thing could essentially be done with the meat. You could weigh it and then weigh the meat again later after you extract the grease out of it. So now what we have is an awesome piece of meat that is not greasy, and it's got all the properties that it had before of the protein, and amino acids, proteins, and all that. However, it's going to have plenty of that greasy flavor in it still. But this is extracted. There's a lot of grease. This is extracted a ton of grease in here. There's just a lot of it in here. And what's left now is going to be a very good Whopper hamburger, fast food hamburger. So we will now reassemble this. Put this in the garbage over here. And we just put it back together. Simple. Okay, let's pop the meat on there. The vegetables. And got my extra onions too. Awesome, gotta love Burger King. And I should have asked for a little ketchup on the side in packages, because I wouldn't ask for ketchup beforehand because it's more messy. They'll put it all over and then I can't, be more messy to assemble this and all that. So it's good to have little packages on the side, then put it on there. The extra, a little bit of ketchup and mustard is going to make up for add a little more flavor where you've subtracted the flavor, more of that juicy grease and stuff. I admit that juicy grease is pretty, yummy and delicious. but it's way too much. I don't need it to be that yummy and delicious. To me, it's 10 times more yummy and delicious knowing I'm getting the healthy benefits out of the protein and not having all that excessive amounts of it. To me, that's gross and disgusting now when I think of the difference. So, okay, so I forgot to ask for extra ketchup and mustard, but still with the vegetables, all those delicious vegetables and onions and tomato, lettuce, pickle, it's gonna be fabulous. So, here I go. I love it. I love this hamburger. And I'll get the Angus burger from McDonald's, which it's thicker, bigger than this one. It's just a Whopper. Or here I'd go through and get the big large steak burger, probably 2-3 times the size of this. So the grease is gonna be multiplied so many more times. When you squeeze the grease out of one of those, all these napkins there, the 7 of them will probably be pretty much fully saturated. Like I said before, I stop getting headaches when I eat like this. I don't get like a bloated indigestion feeling and nauseous almost. When you're finished eating, you're supposed to feel good. I don't feel like I'm overstuffed. I could eat this. I'm gonna eat this thing right down real fast because the fat's not gonna make me feel full because the fat's inside those napkins. I don't have all that excess fat and grease to sit in my intestines and make me feel like I'm full. Right now I'm just getting the awesome the elements of the protein and the nutrients, and I'm you know, rejuvenated. I feel great. I go out and play some sports, and it's a whole lot lighter feeling on my stomach than stuffing it with something so greasy. I think I made my point. Thanks for watching.